Yo, what's up and welcome to Imbizo. We have yet another interesting session today. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you that has been liking and viewing our videos. If you haven't yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check us out on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. It's at Imbizo ZA. I've got the team with me. Sanbonan.
Yebo.
Hello.
We're discussing a heated topic today. Apele is going to introduce it for us before we get into it.
Hi guys. So yeah, it's topic here today. Very passionate about it because this topic started yesterday when Imbizo and I had a bit of a disagreement. So here's the topic, or here's the discussion. The discussion is, ever since level 3 has basically started and now people are able to buy alcohol, what we're finding is people are judging people's decision to buy alcohol, and now it's like, oh, why are you buying alcohol? You could be buying a house. Why are you buying alcohol? 80 rand 6-pack, you could be buying land. You could be starting your own business, and it's like, aibo, and for me, I'm just going to put it right out there. For me, this is where I stand with this. 60 rand one with a 6-pack one. And two, why is it now becoming a thing? Okay, now just because I'm deciding to use this 100 rand for alcohol, it looks like I have no plan for my future, and now I'm being judged, Is it really a bad financial decision to buy a 6-pack alcohol that you like, that you haven't had in a while? As opposed to using that money for something else? And who's to say that you aren't using that money for something else just because you're buying alcohol? Let's go around the table. What do you guys think?
Hey.
Time to take it.
Am I supposed to go first?
Yes, bro, because this thing started yesterday already.
Okay, cool. So I think it's wrong for people to judge people's financial decisions, because at the end of the day, it's unfair to judge people all in all. At the end of the day, it's your money. You know what you go through the whole month, and when you get paid, you earn this money. So you can do whatever you want. You want to spend it on alcohol, you want to spend it on prostitutes, you want to spend it on a holiday, it's up to you. But I think the biggest thing that was just coming off from the announcement of unbanning of alcohol with level 3 was the mass celebration of alcohol and whatnot. And it sort of portrayed us to be alcoholics and drinkers. And what was also alarming was the fact that it was mostly black people. So, and then you had also, I saw a video on social media that Julius Malema, where he was mentioning that most people that are celebrating, alcohol is back. When you scroll down on their same profile or on their same Twitter profile that they're celebrating, you go to earlier tweets during maybe lockdown level 5. They were the very same people that were asking for food parcels. Say, we don't have food parcels and whatnot. So it was also kind of alarming with, okay, mara, irrational, how's the logic? You understand? So I think that's where the issue was. And then once I have to go into it personally, I would say, look, a lot of us, and most people won't want to admit, we spend a significant amount of our money towards alcohol. So now you don't look at it as the 1 6-pack that you buy today, but you can look at it as banking apps can actually show you. You can categorize and see how much you spent on liquor, maybe in a month or in a year or in a whatnot. So you can actually look at it and say, how much have I spent on liquor ever since I started drinking alcohol? And maybe you can actually realize that you could have bought a car with that money. And then you think to yourself, so if I didn't drink, then maybe that money could have been rechanneled somewhere else. And I think that's where, I'm not going to speak for them, I'm just saying my own opinion. Maybe that's what most people that sort of come and sound off as judgmental, which is wrong, being judgmental, or most people that try to suggest that you can use your money on land, or you can use your money on a car, or you can use your money on this. I think that's where they are coming from. Uguti, that money over time, you've spent an arm and a leg on alcohol. Paulan.
Lalanik, nainda ngangena la. Back inside. Hlanganapi, One, if I want financial advice from Abantu on social media because I have decided to go buy a six-pack, that is I didn't ask for your financial advice. One. And two, how do you know how much money I am actually spending on alcohol and if I'm not tracking it? Yes, I was asking for food parcels because things were bad. What if now there's a turnaround and I've got 50 rand? Guys, what if I die? See, we COVID, man. What if I die? I'm thinking, no, man, you know, people have different coping mechanisms. Obviously, I am not advocating for people to be alcoholics. Or for people to drown in it, but I don't think it's anyone's place to say to you, why are you buying alcohol instead of land? How do you know I am not buying land on the side and I'm going to now the six-pack is me celebrating what I've bought land already, you know? I feel like people come at this from a very assumptive point of view, which for me I find very judgmental and to a degree offensive. How when you don't know what you're doing with your life. You know that question makes you feel like when your whole life when you pilili alcohol. Mina, personally, I've checked my banking app. I'm not a huge buyer of alcohol. When I say a huge buyer, I'm talking about according to my financial
Apelele, I
profile.
want to jump in. In our discussion yesterday, you said because you're a good dancer, so when you go to a club, you dance and they buy drinks for you. So you're not a good buyer of alcohol, but it doesn't mean you're not a big consumer of alcohol. So we can actually measure the rand value of the alcohol you have drank.
Wait a minute. Hey! Told you that in confidence, okay? So listen, what I'm trying to say there is I don't. I'm talking about my financial stuff. My out of my pocket. So what if I'm a good dancer and I I will be offered drinks? I didn't pay for them. It's not coming out of my pockets. I cannot be judged according to.
You're on mute.
Yeah, actually, let me say something. Is apparently coming back.
I got a call, guys. Sorry.
I think let's get Keshawa's jumping in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, in that way, man, you know what I mean? Good color, you know, we can't take stuff that happens on social media seriously. Good color. That's just a place where people just go on and talk stuff. I want to when something happens in the country, as we all know, we are heavy consumers of alcohol. I think in the whole world, which pushes like Kaku, and hence SAB had to spill about wasted. But anyway, so stuff happens there, Joe. It's crazy. You can't take that seriously. I want to go to your manje. I want to feel like guilty. I want to you about it. But if you know, good yourself, good to wear now, who spend like 10,000 rands on Uchuada, but you earn like 12K. I want to unenking at that. Now there's a problem there because your financials, I want to say this, I balance the shop. So hence I hear guys say, no, maybe over time, BMW, M3, but then again, there's people who have different priorities in their lives. And ranking your illa, M3 illa. So we can't judge what is it, how they spend their money. So, but who are we as people to judge each other with the awareness? What people think about their psyche. So we need to let people do what they want to do with their money. About apparently dance for drinks. I didn't know that, but anyway, it's a new thing to us. So let's do that, guys. You know what I mean? Let's not judge people, guys. And it's true, Joe. I mean, if you look at the queues that were there at Macro, it was alarming. I was like, yo, it's hectic. And it's a Monday. It's a Monday. There's long queues. Win level 3. But the QSM macro, it's a voting queue 94. why aren't they at work? It's like it was crazy. But anyway, that's my side. Abantu have got their own idea.
Hi guys.
Their own lives. Yeah.
I want to jump in back and say maybe what made our disagreement with Apele yesterday, ne? Because I can't remember. Oh yeah, we were talking about someone that just bought a car, and then she was like, "Uitata imali siku lockdown and whatnot." And I was like, "He doesn't drink, so he saves money over time." But Nina, because Niapuza, you don't even have money now to. And then she was like, "Oh, I drink a 6-pack, 80 rand. Was I supposed to take that 80 rand and was I supposed to take that 80 rand and go and buy a car with it? Do you understand?" To which I then said, and I was not being judgmental, I was actually joking, but at the same time I was defending the narrative of most people that say the money you spend on alcohol, you can use it for something like an asset and whatnot. So, and then I then say to her, but that 80 rand, if you save it over time, you'd realize which is actually a car, or if not, it's a deposit at least a 10% deposit, you know, you can actually realize that. So that's where the debate started.
Can I jump in?
Where I was.
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Can I jump? So what do you say about people who buy takeaways and who are like crazy? People who like binge on food and I don't think they just spend money. Like there's people who are sex addicts, for example. They go buy more just because I want to. Because the thing is that I want to. So people spend their money on different things. I want to, and it's if it's a waste or not. So but who are we to say Gucci? If you spend less money on alcohol, you could have done that. But so we don't know what are people's patterns, but
priorities, like you say,
priorities. So people will spend imali on amacoca money in camera. You know what I mean? So saving is another topic on its own. Gucci, how do we save money? And I think we don't know how to save money. We don't know what is it that we need to, what can we live on than what we want to live on. There are needs and there are wants. Economics 101. Economics, EMS munch. It's much. So,
do you want to say something or can I jump in?
Yes. I want to say something actually. What I want to say is this thing, my discussion with Utabis when I was schooling him, Izolo. I was schooling him. I don't think he mentioned that part. But anyway, the whole thing is this. If you want to drive a saving narrative, that is great. But you must watch how you do it. Because now this thing creates retaliation. Because me, being the stubborn person that I am, I'm just saying, I'll buy another 6-pack and I'll go in front of you just to prove a point. You're not going to tell me what to do with my money. And you're not going to tell me in that way that makes me feel like I'm making the right decision. No, that's what I'm trying to say. You are trying to help me, but by you trying to help me, you are actually aggravating the issue because the way that it's handled is poor. You don't say to Umuntu, why are you buying a 6-pack nabutenga ilen? Why don't you? Why if you can see that I've got a problem and I drink all the time, that's a certain different situation. But if I buy 1 6-pack in a month and don't push about a kind of because people must stop creating the situation where if you stop drinking alcohol, all your troubles are going to go away. There's deeper issues, and the alcohol is just one thing that out of many deeper issues and behavioral challenges that needs to be changed and updated. So that's me.
Okay, cool. Mina, my thing is that my example got I heard them takeaways and whatnot. There's a lot of things that people do spend lots of money on, and I think why most people use alcohol is that it is the predominant one, where it's where majority or the one that majority of people do. So it will be useless for you to address something over the minor things. But I think the principle is what matters. That principle, therefore, Ketla also applies to Umuntu Ama takeaway and applies to Umuntu that's just spending money on certain stuff. And with regards to people saying these things on social media is a space where people say a lot of stuff. And some people say it from the goodness of their heart. Some people say it out of joking. Some people say it out of a malicious place. You need to get what you want out of it. absorb it and take it if you can apply it. And if you can't apply it, don't apply it. The same as Imbizo. If we what we're saying, you agree with, you agree with. If you don't, you move on. But what I don't understand about a lot of people that drink alcohol, they tend to personalize it. There's a lot of things that are mentioned on social media, such as on religion, on relationships, on a whole lot of stuff that we don't agree with. But when it comes to alcohol, why am I being judged? Why am I being judged? Why are we jumping?
We are jumping everywhere. We are jumping where the space.
Hey,
okay, closing remarks, 15 seconds.
For me, is that spend your money, the money that you have. Don't waste money on mutual lane or anything else. Spend your money wisely so you can have a better future. And was a period at the end of the day. With the next lockdown, amayama Q. Only Q in the corner. Q my grant corner. Q, my personal corner. Have one Q. Share.
Yeah,
guys. For me, it's just driving the point to the principle. Yes, is important. But let's mind how we go about it. It's good to drive a saving behavior, yes. But let's not do it in such a way that makes people feel like they have no clue. Rather assist instead of forcing down a narrative and down people's throats. And yes, as people, we need to decide what affects us and what doesn't, and then we keep it going. But yep, thanks guys for chatting about this. We've opened it up. We've had some cool arguments and different views, so it's been interesting. And yeah, that's me, guys. That's me.
Okay, cool. I think I've said enough. But yeah, FYI, 80 rand of a 6-pack. You can go on Easy Equities and you can buy shares. The exciting companies, share prices fell because of COVID-19. So you can actually buy in shares, nyana, and I don't know, man. It's just ideas. We're sharing ideas. Or you can buy a striper, or you can buy something. It's up to you what you like. It's up to your priorities and what you like. Stick to what you want. You work for it. Look, Imbizo, it's been another one. It was a nice one, guys. Follow us on socials. It's at Imbizo ZA. Peace.